Hi guys, Chef Mick here, cooking for the boys. Alright, this is one of my Christmas ones. My Santa hat has gone MIA. I'll have it for the next one probably. Here's my big red bow on my hat. Alright, this is one of our Christmas episodes. I'm going to give you a gift idea. Today's gift idea is infused oil. Today we're going to make it with extra virgin olive oil. Okay, simple. Extra virgin olive oil. We're going to put it into a jar. You see this empty glass jar? Well, I bought this empty glass jar at Marshall's. Okay, I think it says $3.99. I don't know how much it'll be in your area, but you can buy any of these kind of glass jars. Maybe you want to use this instead. Maybe you have an extra one or an empty one, the one you just used sitting around. It's got names, but you're going to clean it up and take it off and reuse it. Same with this one. You know, you're going to take off the label, you're going to recycle it. Either way, we're going to infuse flavor into the oil. We're going to put the oils here, and we're going to give them out as gifts. Now, why do we do this? Well, we do it because people aren't going to do it for themselves, and it's a nice personal touch. What do we do first? We put half of what we need. This one holds 16 ounces. This jar holds 16 ounces, so I'm only going to heat up 8 ounces of oil. We're not going to heat it up and fry anything in it. We just need to heat it up to about 140. Okay, 140 degrees. So hopefully you have something, a candy thermometer, a regular thermometer, either way. Whatever you're going to put in it, you need to cut up. In this case, we put some garlic. So, you know, I peeled 3 of these little things of garlic. I've cut them up and I put them in the oil. I tore all the leaves off of a rosemary branch. Oh, lovely. And I put them in the oil. There you go. Okay? That is sitting at, right now, and you can see how it's boiling a little bit there. Right now that's sitting at 140. That's where we want it, guys. So we're going to turn that off and remove it from the heat. I'm removing it from the heat. Now, what do we do next? Well, it's very simple, guys. All we need to do now is drain it back into something so it can cool. So the same Pyrex, what do you want to call this? Measuring cup. There you go. The same Pyrex measuring cup that I used to measure the oil, I'm putting it back in. But I'm draining the rosemary and the garlic. We're not going to use that anymore. Okay? So rosemary and garlic gets drained. The oil goes back into the Pyrex. Let's see what it looks just like that. Just like that. So now we have, see, that gets drained, the oil's there. So now we have the Pyrex of infused oil. We got to let it cool. We're not going to put it in the jar hot. We're going to let it cool down. After it cools down, we're going to top it off with another 8 ounces. Okay? We're going to top it off with another 8 ounces, but we don't heat up the other 8 ounces. We just pour it straight out of the jar. After we do that, we're going to do this. We're going to put just 1 branch of rosemary in here. See how that looks? And if you want, and let me see if I can't use this right here. There you go. If you want, let's just get one of these. It's cracked a little bit, but peeled. We don't need to do anything else. And we're going to force it down. We're going to force it down the neck also. Ta-da! Alright, so you see it right there? So what are we going to do? We're going to put the oil. We're going to top this off with 8 more ounces after it's cooled. The other 8 ounces go on top of this. We put it in that jar. And we've just given somebody rosemary, garlic, olive oil. What do they use it for? Well, you could use it for dipping oil for your bread. If you have, if you're going to make an Italian meal, use it for your bread as a dipping oil. Or if you want to, if you're going to heat up like some meatballs in it, some frozen meatballs that you have, and you're trying to add a little extra flavor, use that as you're making it for your spaghetti. You can even use it for the regular spaghetti if you're not going to put any sauce into it. So what else can you do? Well, if you wanted to use the same method with canola oil, then I would recommend jalapenos. Doing the same thing. You're only heating it up to 140. You chop it up, chop up jalapenos, throw it in there, heat it up to 140, drain it, and then put it in a jar. Whether it's the same kind of jar, a different jar, and then give it with a bag or a thing of popcorn. So that when they make their popcorn with that jalapeno oil, the popcorn itself is going to be nice and hot from jalapeno, and they're gonna enjoy it so much. All right, I'm Chef Mick, cooking for the boys. Infused oil, your first Christmas gift idea, guys. Go out and get them. Merry Christmas to you guys. I love you all. If you know how to cook, you can marry for looks. Talk to y'all later. Bye.